Much to discuss about rear projection screen technology. This is one of the things I like to do. When I go on YouTube, I like to look at companies and see exactly where they are at in rear projection technology. Two problems you have with rear projection technology. One, lamp glare. Definitely is one of the biggest problems. Usually when people do these demonstrations, they will slant to the side. We're going to do some demonstrations showing you how they hide this, how they do this. But they slant to the side, and this pretty much eliminates the lamp glare you will see from your projector. And there's several different ways on how you have to do rear projection. Some of the screens are really high, and some of the projectors are low because they're using a lens shift capability, which means they can lift the screen up, and that cancels out the lamp glare because it's not directly in front of the screen. These are different ways to get rid of lamp glare. Ultra short throw projectors is another one. If you're using a clear screen, ultra short throw is something you have to have, especially if you're using window advertising. Because if you use a regular projector, the lamp glare is going to pierce through. You're going to see this blinding bald spot pushing through, and it's going to basically disrupt the picture quality altogether, which I've seen in some demonstrations on Amazon. Somebody had this blinding light pushing through. If the screen is super dark, like we do in our technology, it pretty much can kill all that, but still you're going to have to generate white light, and you're going to have to do this in a lot of light. It's going to have to filter. And how much light can the screen filter? This is everyday ambient light, everyday environments right here. But we're talking about if you're using it for window advertising, that's a whole nother world because your screen definitely is going to have to generate through sunlight. It's a definite requirement because you can't sit there and try to sell a screen and says, well, you can use it, but you can only use it at certain times of the day. That's it. Now, for out backyard displays, majority, if a screen can pull between 5, 6, and 7, that's fantastic. That's extremely good with contrast intact. When you're talking about window advertising, this is something that has to run 24/7 from the day they open up the store and from when they close. So your harder hours are going to be like 9 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and between 4, 5, and 6 are going to be your rough hours right there, depending on the daylight saving times, which most of it will be 4 and 5, which you don't have to worry about. So that screen's going to have to be able to maintain in those hours. Some people, what they do is they'll put this huge, massive awning over top of it in order to basically try to keep the screen in the shade. They do it that way. But again, that means that's extra money you're going to have to spend to get the screen to work. So if you don't have an awning, you're spending a couple of $1,000s to shade the screen. Again, that's just not going to be worth your time. So basically having a technology that can filter sunlight is actually extremely good because, again, advertising 24 around the clock and doesn't require expensive projectors. In our demonstration, our projector was $300. That's it. So when you're average selling to a company, you have to let them know that, hey, we can give you high-end technology, but this is not going to cost you an arm or a leg. So we can do this for this amount of money, and it can do this kind of a performance, and this is what it would cost to get it to function. Those are the 3 key areas to sell a product. If I got to spend $4,000 for a projector, another $5,000 per screen, I got to be stuck in a dark environment to use it, you just may be an unhappy camper. If you tell me that projector is going to cost me under $500, I can use that in a fully lit environment, then you're going to make me, and it's going to cost me less, you're going to make me a happy camper. That's how it works. So what I saw in this demonstration, one of the things I see when it comes to rear projection is also two things. When you turn to the side, the angle gain completely disappears. The screen is gone. It goes invisible. That's never good. You have to have a sharp angle gain. When I got flown up to Florida, and I had a company flew me to Florida, me and my ex, they paid for airline, all that good stuff, picked us up at the airport, and they had a screen out there that they couldn't get it to work. Every time they went to turn to the side, the screen would disappear. They tried everything. They saw my video demonstration, me walking around the screen, and they contacted me and had me come down there. So when we painted the screen and we coded it in, there's this one guy in the back. He was, I forgot what he was, but he was a really hard guy to please. That's what they told us in the day. Don't worry about me at the end of the day. You got to please that guy in the back room. If he's not happy, then, you get an airline ticket back home. This is why you got to back your stuff up and don't talk trash. So we painted it down to the screen, mixed everything up right in front of them. We had NDAs, of course, mixed everything up. They coded it to the surface. The screen popped as it was designed to do. And when the guy walked over and looked at the screen, he took his glasses off and he walked around, he said, this is freaking crazy. Then they realized the lights were still on. And that's the other part that triggered it. So when the big guy came out of the room, he was like, whose stuff is this? And he said, that's his stuff over there. And he said, oh, walking around the screen, looking, he said, the lights are on. Yeah, because they had to turn the lights on because the screen would wash out. Yeah, we got a contract right there on the spot. Guy walked over, shook my hand, gave me a contract. That's why you can't make up dumb stuff like range gain and all that stupid stuff at the end of the day, because again, you can't pull the wool over eyes with these people at the end of the day. When you go out there on site, it's not YouTube anymore. You're talking to people, communicating with them. They're going to see your stuff. You have no more smoke and mirrors and tricks that you can use on camera. They are going to see it. So you can't get away with it. So this is what I noticed when I saw the screen. See the lamp glare right there?
Has the technology and
see the lamp glare? It's right there. That's the first thing that pops up. The lamp glare is going to distort the rest of the image. He has to turn to the side because you're definitely going to see it. You're definitely see it lamp glare. But watch the image. Watch how fast it disappears.
Experience to make it happen. Visit us online at glossarium.com or give us a call.
That little projector back there, if we go to smaller projector, this is not going to cause a lamp glare. It's going to cause a lamp glare. You can do it at 1,000. You can do it at 500, 200. Doesn't make a difference. That lamp glare is going to hit. And if you make the projector too low, trying to eliminate the lamp glare, what's going to happen is if you try to use the screen in a fully lit environment, it's going to wash it even faster because there's not enough power to generate to keep the screen going compared to the lights that you have in the environment. It's going to be much stronger than the lumens that you have on the projector, unless your projector screen has the capability to generate a much higher gain. That's one of the problems you're going to fall into. But just that little projector is causing that lamp glare, and that's distortion. People don't like that. I'm going to watch an advertisement. I got this blinding light hitting me in the face. It's not comfortable to watch. But most importantly, when you turn to the side, the image disappeared. Watch again.
Experience to make it happen.
Yeah, it started to fade. Angle gain is extremely important if you're doing any kind of window advertisement, because when you walk over to the screen, you can't see it, but you have to stand in front of it. So for us, when I'm watching and doing research on these companies, if my screen can pick up at an angle, I automatically dominate. If my screen direct sunlight can push through it, I automatically dominate. And we can make a technology literally so black that it can cancel out a 7,000 lumen projector just sitting 5 feet from it, we dominate. But we can make this stuff in any color we want. So we're way beyond this stuff right here, but still, it's a good demonstration. It's fantastic, but again, you can see where there's going to be problems. Here we go.
Visit us online.
Now, where did it go? You can't see it. You can see the objects over here and everything behind here, but you can't see that there.
At glossarium.com or give us a call.
And then the image is poor. Let me see what we got else on here. So it's a clear plastic film. Pretty much easy. Clear plastic film, stick it in the window, you hit it with a projector. But it's what type of projector you're going to be using for the demonstration. If I was him, I would have went with an ultra short throw. That would have been much better because that would have canceled out all the lamp glare. As for the angle gain, yeah, it's a screen problem. You can cancel the lamp glare out with that. Now, if you're doing like, sometimes if you look at some of these screens, they'll have the screen up high and have the projector down low because using a lens shift. That means the lamp glare never makes contact with the screen, the image, the picture does. Because they can take the picture and they can point it upward while the lamp glare goes in a different direction. They could do it that way. Oh, shoot. I need to test that theory. Is that even possible? But can you do that? How would it even work? Oh, we got to build something for that. I just had something real mind-boggling just popped in my head a few minutes ago. Oh, I definitely going to have to do. So that's why I said this area is going to be fantastic for doing testing. We're going to be testing a lot of stuff in here. I got this thing I'm going to be doing something. I'm building an art table for doing my mods and stuff because I'm doing a lot of my PC mods in here for building and designing my props and stuff, things I want to design and build. Oh, no, we're not bringing up printers in this bad boy. It's too small of a space for us to bring in a printer in here. I don't want to get sick. Now, we'll put that over in the bigger place. I'm not putting anything that's small in there. The things give out, like I said, they're fantastic machines, but they have problems. Everything has problems. And make sure I'm well ventilated area. Let me see. We need something with direct sunlight. That's what we're looking for. Direct sunlight hits. All right. This one says smart glass. See if we're in direct sunlight. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to add real quick. You do not do rear projection with a roller. Someone actually in their video, or not video, whatever, we never saw the rear projection part of that technology, or they can't call it technology because it's not even technology. I never saw the rear projection demonstration. Did anyone ever see it? I haven't seen it. So for the fellow who called himself making a product that is front and rear and you can use a roller and a sprayer, no, it's one or the other. If you're roll-on application, you can use a sprayer and you can use a roller. If it's rear projection technology, you want to use a sprayer only because any imperfections that you have on your roller will basically show up on the screen. It has to be sprayed on only if you're doing rear projection. And then on top of that, is it going to be a layered system? Is it going to be one flat layer? Sometimes when you have one flat layer, it becomes a problem because some people don't want the screen that dark. Some people want to be to see mannequins in the background or wherever they have back there. So how clear can you make it? How dark can you make it? How many levels do you have to paint it in order to get this particular darkness and that? No information on it, right? Okay, we'll move on. Yeah, they don't tell you any of that. It's a layer system. Now, as you can see, easy demonstration for these right here. Leave that alone. Stop it. Easy demonstration for this right here. But like I said, all the lights are on, right? And if you look at the lights on when they're hitting, none of them are making transfer to the screen. They're just hitting from here to here. That's basically about it, and they're going straight down. There's nothing hitting the screen. But we'll just take a direct hit from sunlight. It'll work while you have lights on, if you're especially outside, it's in the dark. Anything's going to work in the dark, just about anything. But how is this going to work in the daytime? So at 9 o'clock in the morning when I come in, or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, if I want to advertise pizza through my window, or my customer's going to see pizza displaying through my window when direct sunlight's pushing through on the other side. Yeah, something you got to ask yourself. So with the technology we have, which is kind of interesting, if you're sitting inside and direct sunlight hits that screen, it doesn't show an image on the other side, which means they can still look out the window and they can still see the pretty street on the other side, people passing by. But on the opposite side, as you look in, you can see the image push through. Figure that one out. That's when someone asked me, said, why don't y'all have it where you can see it on both sides? You can see it on both sides. If you bring it inside, it displays on both sides. But if it's in a window and sunlight's hitting it, you won't see the image on that side. You'll be able to see outside the window crystal clear. But on the opposite side, you'll be able to see the image display. They're still scratching their heads how that one was done. Talk to God about it. He won't tell you because it's ours. But yeah, he's the one who developed that technology. So keep in mind, if you have a technology like that, that can display through sunlight, that means that thing can sit in any environment that you could freaking think of. Inside, I don't care if it's got stadium lights, I don't care where it's at, it'll generate because it can eat sunlight. So that's what puts that technology on the ADTECH when it comes out in 2024. But as you can see, nice display. But the problem you have here is the fact that they can't do it in direct sunlight. There's a time when this works. You don't want advertising for half of the day. You want advertising from the day you open up your store. You want people to see your product. It's like you have in a storefront. And you say, hey, you can't use the storefront until a certain hour. It's like at 6 o'clock, you can use the storefront window. Doesn't make any sense. So, no. I've had these companies contact us about ADTECH, about getting samples of it. Well, not going to happen until we get it locked down. Nobody here in sunlight yet.
Start clean with the power of Clorox.
Nope. No sunlight pushing through the window.
So now I'd like to introduce you to sunscreen. The only true.
You can't call it sunscreen unless it actually directs. Oh, gee whiz. We're going to crush this field. I swear we're going to crush this field. You can't call it sunscreen. You can't call it that unless it takes a direct hit from sunlight. It's nice. It's beautiful.
The only true rear projection screen technology that will work in direct sunlight.
You hear that, right? Direct sunlight. Is this company still around? I'm going to shoot them an email today. I'm going to send them a video of a screen but actually shooting in direct sunlight. Now, I told you, we can sell out easy. That company will contact us. They just made a statement they can work in direct sunlight. We come out, we actually work in direct sunlight. They'll contact us, try to buy us out. Am I interested? No. That FLE is embedded in all our technology. We give up that technology. We give up everything. We're not doing that. We get too much invested into it.
Sunscreen is a revolutionary new rear projection screen which has been developed specifically for window applications and outdoor events. This unique screen technology has a special louvered optical filter which deflects external light to provide bright, sharp and crystal clear images in daylight conditions. This is the only true projection screen technology that will perform in direct sunlight. Images need to be projected at 26 degrees plus or minus 5 degrees. Sunscreen elliptical filter which deflects external light to provide bright, sharp and crystal clear images in daylight conditions. This is the only true projection screen technology that will perform in direct sunlight. Images need to be projected at 26 degrees plus or minus 5 degrees. Sunscreen eliminates.
So basically it's a cloudy day right now. You know why? I can see wet on the streets, which means if it's just raining probably raining or raining now. So it means it's a cloudy day. There's no direct sunlight out there. If I'm going to do a demonstration, I'm going to make a statement that we work in direct sunlight. You should be in direct sunlight when you do the demonstration.
The problems of blurriness and glare caused by external light and reflection, making it ideal for store windows and external display applications.
Yeah, no, but they're overseas. I'm going to shoot them an email. I'm going to send them over technology that actually works in direct sunlight. See what their point of view might be on it. Well, it's time to starting ripples in the system. So now we're the only technology that has direct sunlight, a contact. Because for them, they consider sunlight, even if it's a cloudy day, where daylight and sunlight's two different things. It's way two different things. But no, it doesn't match our technology. This is what I do. I go online and I basically look at these companies to the research, what kind of competition that we have at the end of the day. I'll send them a video of direct sunlight. They'll reach out to us. Get a nice little picture of this. I can send this email today. There we go. We'll send them a demonstration on direct sunlight. I had a guy contact us from Switzerland. As a matter of fact, I can show you one of his screens. He claimed to have a screen that can work out in the daytime hours. And he was using a 5,000, 6,000 lumen projector. We're outside with a 2,000 lumen NEC projector. Contacted us. And we had somebody else contact us a couple of days ago about wanting to for us. He was working on a screen paint. There's a company working on a screen paint, and they wanted us to help them develop better technology, what they guaranteed to give us millions and millions of sales. That doesn't help at all. First of all, no, I'm not doing that. No, never, not in a million years. Why? We haven't figured out already. Why in the world? See, people understand. This is basic common sense here. If we have the technology to do what you're trying to do, I don't think sales is going to be a problem for us. And on top of that, why in the world am I going to work to design something that we've already did already? It's just a waste of time. They just want to basically get involved in our technology so that way they can advance their capital because they can't do it. And then they try to send me some stuff like, oh, well, we can help you get millions of sales and stuff like that. Yeah. That's something we're good. We're good on that one. We don't need that. And then on top of that, I don't want millions of sales. Even with the screens that we're putting out on for advertising and help out the community in Allentown, we're not looking to do massive amount of sales. I'm still going to have a cap in there. I'm not doing that at the end of the day. I'll have a facility a little bigger than what I have, basically, to be able to market the product, but I'm not doing millions of sales. We're not doing that. It'll still be under limited edition, but it'll be like, I haven't decided how many cans of paint we're going to push out, but it's not going to be anywhere in that range because I ain't doing that work. So it tells you at the end of the day, if you hear me sitting there saying that, I'm not doing it because I don't want to do the work. You know what I mean? I'll do probably, I don't know, a couple thousand. That's it. I really don't want to do all that. Even though I got people running all that, I have to supervise all that stuff at the end of the day. I have to supervise all that stuff. And I don't want to supervise that stuff at the end of the day. So for me, it's not about money. If it was about money, I go, oh, heck yeah, we got a giant corporation and blah, blah, this and this and blah, 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 blah. I don't want that crap at the end of the day. I want it simple. That's all I want, simple. I'm hoping that screen, they're going to pick up. We know it's going to happen. They're going to pick up. But I don't want that at the end of the day. I want to keep it simple. Well, I don't have to do that much work. And if I have somebody else running it, I still got to hire a supervisor so they can basically go in there and manage and make sure. And I got to keep on top of them to make sure they're doing their job. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing all that. So we make it limited editions. We make only so many per month. That's it. It'll be easier to get a hold of this stuff than it is to get a hold of certain screens. Certain stuff would be kind of near impossible to get a hold of, and other stuff we're designing will be easier to get your hands on. But we're not going to make a lot of it. I just don't want to do it. So if it was about money, I would basically have factories and blah, blah, blah. I don't want all that. I don't want the responsibility. I want to keep it simple, like it's mom and pops. That's it. I don't want all that. So if that means that some people can't get their hands on the technology, then hey, next time around, you might get it. But I don't want to do it. I just want to keep it at a nice, slow level. So we contact this company, we show them a screen that hits direct sunlight, they're going to reach out to us and try to pick our brain to figure out how the freak we pulled that off. Because now you can no longer say this anymore. You can no longer say that we have direct sunlight. No, we have direct sunlight. So unless you're going to develop technology and work even harder to try to figure out how we did it, that's the only way you can make that statement. Just like the screens right now are saying that we pull the highest contrast levels. You can't say that. We pull the highest contrast levels. So you got to figure out how to design a black screen to compete with us. Those of you who have house paints or whatever I'm saying, sorry about that. You have screen paints at the end of the day. If you're going to have a black paint, if you're going to say you're the same as us, well, you're going to have to work on ultra short throw. That's one of the things you might want to get that fixed first. And you're going to have to show tons of testings that match our demonstrations. We raised the bar a little too high with that one. You're going to have to provide batch numbers, a massive amount of testers. If you weren't doing this stuff to begin with, you're not going to do it now, so you're going to bail out. We raised the bar literally so high that it's impossible for them to even match any of our demonstrations to say you're us. We can give you an opportunity to make our products and you failed. So again, raise the bar too high. And we meant to raise the bar too high. Why not? And we raised the bar high enough and say one day I decide to just walk out of the business and I'm done. Then that means that the next makers that come along are going to have to follow in our footsteps, which means they're going to have to work twice as hard to beat our records. And that means you're going to get better products in the end. You're not going to get crap and fake specifications and all that nonsense you've been seeing from these other people making this junk at the end of the day. You're going to get real products because you're going to work just as hard to beat our score or beat our record at the end of the day. You're going to get a better product out of it. That's why. Let's go over here and let's find something else. I'm trying to figure out if we got sunlight. That's definitely not direct sunlight right there. It's good. I'm not putting the products on. The products are good. They're nice. Oh, we could definitely take that out with no problem. That's easy. That's an easy screen to take out. They'll find out who we are soon. Definitely. Let me see. What else we got? Halloween screens. Yeah, we got that technology already been there, done that already. Oh, I have no idea why. The screens that they use for Halloween, for special effects, they should not be gray and they should not be white at all, period. Again, no contrast, no color. You're not picking up any of that whatsoever. That's not going to work well at all. Even though you're going to have it in the dark, you're going to see a difference. But we'll show you some demonstrations on all that as we go along on why you don't. Yardmaster, been there already with that one already. Did that one already. "12 years ago, Elite had a window projection screen technology. Interesting. Gotta see this."
Hi, this is Elite Screens here at Infocom 2011. I have a new product here. It's the InstaRP screen. The InstaRP was developed primarily for the professional AV integrator. It combines a highly versatile adhesive rear projection material with your standard window. It could be plexiglass, safety glass, standard glass. It will convert storefronts. It can be used in various resorts, nightclubs.
Oh, we got to buy that. I wonder if they still have that available if we can get our hands on that. Because we got to stick that in direct sunlight. You know how that's going to go, right? It's not going to go well. So none of the screens, that's not going to take on a direct sunlight hit. Remember mine, the booth is too dark. Why isn't there enough light in the booth? Why is the booth always so freaking dark? What is the deal with that mess? One of the things I noticed too when I watch demonstrations, they never have lights behind the back of the screen, because any lights behind the back of the screen will actually wash out the front of the screen because it's light passing through the screen. That's why. So you'll see it dark in the back and light in the front for the projector. Yeah, why do they do that? But yeah, it's the booth is too dark, number one. That's not going to take a direct hit from sunlight at all, period. So that's going to be another issue right there. But I need to get that sample sheet anyway. Rear projection screen. Pretty sure they still have it. Testing, we have to do taco. Testing. Always testing. For Windows. So we'll test you against our technology in direct sunlight. See if we can stand up to it.
Bars, restaurants, and mainly helps you convert your empty window.
No, what's interesting about it, it's an adhesive, which means that once you stick it to the window, the only way you're going to get that thing back is you're going to cut out the window. And then a smart way, what most people will probably do is stick it to a piece of plexiglass and then attach that into the window. Because then, you know, again, some people don't actually own the stores, they actually rent from somebody else who's giving them a place to rent out. And some people do own the stores, can put that there. If you sell the store, guess what? The screen's going with it. So some people wouldn't even think to actually stick it to a piece of plexiglass. They think that might disrupt the picture quality, and that way they'll stick it directly to the glass, which means you can't do that if you're renting a store from somebody else. They might not allow you to do that. That's why we're going with the surface, the 4x8 wallpaper surface, because that'll allow you to stick it in your window, be done with it. But the fact that the environment is that dark to begin with, that's not good, and the color is really washed out. Then again, that's 2011. But then again, 2011, gee whiz, we got projectors from 2011 that we use in demonstrations. Oh, that'd be interesting to use a projector from 2011 versus their product. We got enough of them around here laying around.
Video screen.
Yeah. I need direct sunlight. I'm still not finding one here. And the booths are always so dark. What do we got here? Let's see. Ambient projection, rear projection screen. We're inside. That's a cakewalk. That's not even hard. All right. Let's try outside rear projection screens, direct sunlight. We've seen this already.
Where's Marvel?
Cloudy outside again. No direct sunlight hitting the screen at all. Period. So what happens when the sun comes up and hits this thing? What happens to the screen then? What do they do? Because I'm not finding any videos in direct sunlight. See right here? It says Pro Sun Display. So there's no sun out here. So what happens? See, these are the things you can't do at the end of the day because it leads questions. So I'll go through the research. I'm going to track this company down and figure out exactly where are there any demonstrations in actual direct sunlight. Because if you're naming something called a sun display, I'm expecting to see direct sunlight hit the screen. If you're telling me it doesn't hit direct sunlight, then it's not a sun display screen. What else would we have besides a sun that's floating around in outer space? It'd be the sun. So guess what? I would like to see that make contact with the screen. It's not in there. It's just a preppy way of making the name sound a little special, so that way people go, wow, sun, man, it must be to take on sunlight. You have to actually show that the screen is taking on sunlight. And as you see, this is the same company as before, another rainy day. Why are these shots all done in rainy days? All right, let's pause you right here. Let's dig you up. I think it might be a different company. Let's get to, I'm going to contact them too. I remember one time we first started showing off the invisible technology. You know, the other one likes to copy your stuff and can't complete our products. He said you can get that, what's that stuff called? Some kind of spray you get from Home Depot. Oh, we had that demonstration. We actually bought it. Did the demonstration. It failed. Gee whiz. People just really don't crack books anymore, do they? But anyway, he did some kind of spray-on reflect stuff you get from Home Depot. I went out and bought the same thing. Did the same demonstration, put it side by side to our products. It couldn't even pick up an angle gain. It didn't even register correctly. It came out faded and washed out. Yeah, I'll show you that demonstration. It embarrassed the daylights out on them. Yeah. And now for anybody who sits there and says, oh, we could do the same thing. Take it out in sunlight. And show me a demonstration all hours of the day showing that screen generating, which means you're going to have to go out there and you're going to have to work. And some of them don't like to work at all, period. We're a daytime projection screen. As it gets darker outside, the screen starts to improve. Right there, just showing me your screen while hitting direct sunlight. That's not going to work. So we're the only ones with direct sunlight. That's us. And this is the reason why when I sit there and I have people contact us and they'll say, well, we can go someplace. Go someplace and find it. Knock yourself out. I've done the research. I know there's nothing out there. You won't find it. There's the people, see, at the end of the day, people say, well, he's rude to us. I'm not rude to my customers. I just don't, at the end of the day, I don't let people disrespect my tech at the end of the day. If you get on the phone with me and we have a conversation, man, you call my product a mix, your order's canceled. I don't have a mix. We have formulas. That's what we make. Mix is something we made with digital and crystal screen paint. You have to know the difference between a mix and a formula at the end of the day. If most people that are passionate about their food or anything, clothing, whatever they do, music, whatever it is, they put it up on a certain pedestal because it's a time, work, effort that they had to put in, the sacrifice to make that product and what it is. And if you disrespect that, your money doesn't mean jack to me at the end of the day. It means worthless to me. I don't want it. I only deal with people who respect our tech at the end of the day. I had a guy one time came on there and he was disrespecting my technology. He was talking to me. Well, you know, we got the money over here. We can help you out, and you know, so and so and so. You know, I can see, you know, this paint you got here, this interesting like arts and craft paints. I said, what you call it? He said, arts and craft. I said, oh, this conversation's over. We're done. Oh, but I can give you. I don't care what you got at the end of the day. Your money is now worthless to me. But I know one thing at the end of the day, go search the internet, try to find anyone who has my technology. You won't find anybody who has it. You have to come through us in order for your project to work. And you've been denied. And I got people will contact me, respect our technology, and I got a couple of people right now. I actually got a few of them right now. I just met a couple of days ago. They're actually on my gamer account. We're going to be gaming pretty soon together. Real nice people, down to earth, cool people. I respect you, you respect me. That's how it works. But don't ever think in a million years, because you toss money in my face, that I'm going to go chase that money because I'm supposed to be greedy. I don't care about your money at the end of the day. You have to understand that. I don't chase money. I chase God. God will provide everything that I need in life, everything I need, food, clothing, whatever I need, my business, he'll provide it. So I don't chase your money. God brings to us good customers at the end of the day. We get devil customers from time to time, but you never win anything at all, period. But I'm not going to chase your money. And it's again, with big companies, you can try to give me this and I don't care about your money at the end of the day. So that's why when I explain to people, I'm not rude to my customers. I just don't sit there and bend over backwards and let somebody treat me like trash because they don't throw me a couple of dollars my way. Because if you cross that line with me, then we don't do business. I don't care how much money, who you know, and what you can do for me. I don't care because my Lord and Savior can do far more better than what you can do. So that's why it doesn't mean anything to me to cancel an order. I'm not chasing your money. Other than that, for the customers who do respect their technology, yeah, I got no time to sit on I can sit on the phone with you and you can say, oh, Mr. Bird, I'm sorry. You know, you're not taking up my time at the end of the day. What do you need help with? What do you need? Well, you need a certain projector. I'll sit there and I'll check with a customer, and I actually built this whole entire screen for him as I'm having the conversation. Go buy it from here, and you go get that from there. And you want LED lights with this? Yeah, okay, this is a company I do business with. Check them out over here. I do research and find people projectors. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with taking time out of my busy schedule to help somebody work out a project because I know how much of a headache it can be if you don't know what you're looking for. And we do. Why can't I take out the time to help you out? You're invested in my business. Why not? So again, a lot of my customers are on my Facebook accounts. They know me personally. I've got friends that I've known for 20 years, 10 years back, have been with me for a very long time. And these are customers that have become part of my family. But other than that, if you're going to come on there and try to disrespect me and think you're going to throw me a couple of bones at the end of the day, I'm going to go fetch because you got some money, you're sadly mistaken. I literally had a guy one time contact me and he was going to fly me up to California, pay me $10,000 to paint his screen in. You know what kind of ego trip that is at the end of the day? You got the owner who develops this technology. You flew him in to paint your screen in front of your friends. He got a lifetime ban from us. He can never buy anything from us ever again. What do you think I am at the end of the day? Your personal puppet? I couldn't care less about your $10,000. You can't buy our products anymore. You're done. Orders were canceled right on the spot. Money was put right back into his account. You got to respect your art at the end of the day. You have to respect your art. You got to know the worth of your art, and you have to respect your art. Have to. If you let everybody treat you like this, that, and the other, then you're going to become a lapdog for just about everything on the face of the planet. You have to respect your art. You have to draw a line. That's why you got fashion designers that are like that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't put my stuff in that, which is kind of jacked up. Someone said, I don't put my stuff in that store. Well, I do it myself. There's certain places that we want to sell our stuff at. I don't put myself in so you don't degrade my product, but they're willing to offer you. I don't care about that. It's not about the money at the end of the day. It's about my artwork. It's about having respect for what I design and what I do. I don't want it. That's why they're like that, because they respect what they do. But people will have no respect for their work and they cut corners and don't do. They will basically crawl and bend over backwards to pick up anything off the floor that you could probably on bottom feeders. Yeah. Because they don't have no respect for their products. They don't do enough testing. You don't do enough testing to respect your work at the end of the day. You will respect something that it took you more time and sacrifice to design and build. You will have more respect for it. That's why I said, if you get a kid and you say, hey, you can buy him a car, he'll treat it like trash. Or you can have him work a 9 to 5 and bust his behind every single day to earn every single penny to buy his vehicle. He'll respect that vehicle more because he earned it. He had to work hard to get it than if someone was handed to him. Won't have any really respect for it. Some people will. Some people are grateful when they get something handed to them and they respect it, but most of the time they won't. And sometimes the kid that worked the hardest to earn it will value it more. That's why you got people out there like millionaires that don't give their kids their inheritance. You got to earn it. Matter of fact, I remember my buddy June, his boss. He's a millionaire. Owned a couple of sneaker stores all through the hood. And his kids, I would have thought in the day they were going to get paid. No, he cut those suckers off when they turned 18. He kicked them out of the house, cut them off completely, threw them to the wolves. You're going to have to build a company, a business, something, and come back to me and show me you're worthy of my time before I gave you this money. And that's what they had to do in order to get their inheritance. They had to work for it. I think Paris Hilton went through that. Yeah, Paris Hilton went through that. Her father cut her off. So you got to make your own. Then you can come back to me. Now, that's a good thing. Teaches them value, teaches them respect, teaches them responsibility. That's what it teaches them. Everything is not given to you. You got to work for it. And you have more respect for what you work for. But when he says I'm rude to my customers, no, I'm one's people that if you going to come at me, you're going to treat me like I'm trash, and I'm going to bend over backwards and you think I need your money, you're sadly mistaken. And if you're going to try to scam my company and rip me off, then I have to do what I have to do to defend my company. So that's why I said the batch numbers and all that stuff is very important. But no, a lot of my customers are basically on my accounts. Actually, I got one that just added to my account. I hope he downloads the zombie game because I need another person to play in the game. Actually, I need another person. I had to contact him right now when we get off here. I got to see if he got my gamer tag because we're going to be going there and playing. I'm going to get him hooked on World War Z. I freaking love that game so much. World War Z, and I'm going to get him hooked on Back for Blood. He's going to ball with that. So I need a third person to help me take out the boss. My friend right now, she's working on a few things, so she can't go in there and play. But yeah, I game with a lot of my freaking customers. And a lot of my customers are on my Facebook page. My customers know my family. They know my friends. They know everything. Been with them for like 5 and 10 years. Now, at the Smoke Lounge, Cigar Lounge, I'm still friends with them. I'm still cool with them. It's just a decision I made at that time. I didn't want to have that what they were going to put my technology on was going to be on a massive level. At my age and my time where I'm at right now, I really don't want that. I want to keep it mom and pops. Even though when I'm going to be donating these 250-inch massive screens all over Allentown, it's going to draw a ton of business, but I don't want it. I want to advertise it, but I don't want the flow that comes with it. I want to keep it small. I want to keep it at a normal level. That's what I want. Less stress, less headache, less responsibility. That's what I want. And that's what I got to try to figure out and how to work it out and how we're going to do this. So, that's the path that I'm on. But still, I'm still cool with them and all that. And I'm still cool with my friend and all. It's just that I told him I made that decision myself. I just didn't want that much responsibility. I don't want it. What are we doing? We got any more TVs? Outdoor screens? Well, that's pretty much it. You don't see a lot of those. So this is the same thing that people, when they contact us and they go looking for rear projection screens for outside displays, they just run into old videos of people showing off products at that particular time. Maybe that was considered to be daylight screen, sunlight screen. But now with the technology we have, since we're the newer technology, this is what they're seeing. They're seeing our stuff pop up. Let's go with the simple, easy. Direct sunlight outside projection screen. That's definitely not direct sunlight. That's mine. I know that for a fact. We met this company right here. I actually met him. He contacted us a long time ago. Because one of the things I noticed in this demonstration that the sun was on the opposite side of the parking lot. Ugh, this screen. I ordered one of these. Man, I'm gonna leave that one alone. This is what kills me. Look at that thumbnail. Look at that. You know that's not real. There is no way in the world that's even possible. A white screen? Are you kidding me? This is what I mean by stop doing these freaking fake thumbnails, for goodness sakes. That's not going to happen.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Pause that. There's the projector. Does that look like the color you just saw in the thumbnail? No. That's so misleading. I hate those thumbnails. Really do. Well, with the rear projection screen, like I said, we haven't seen anything that's outside. We saw a few things were outside. Some people call their products daylight. Or maybe at that particular time, and maybe there might be 4 or 5 years ago. But I'm wondering if the company's still kicking around, which would be pretty cool to contact them and show them the technology we have now today. Rear projection screen inside, well, yeah, it's still going to have to work. I mean, you basically want bright colors. You want vivid and bright colors. You want the screen to look, good. You don't want it to be washed out and faded. On top of that, dealing with lamp glare is one of the things you're definitely going to be running into unless you're using lens shift capabilities or you're using an ultra short throw. It depends on how light the screen is. If it's crystal clear, then you're definitely going to have to go with ultra short throw and lens shift. You're definitely going to need it. But if it's crystal clear too, you're going to run the problem of the screen not having the ability to pick up on an angle, because you need something there for the screen to land on in order to pick up that angle. That's when the guy turns to the side, the screen disappeared. You don't want that. You need a screen you can set in the middle, and you can walk around it, and it'll pick up all the way around. That's why we walk around the screen. But yeah, you're going to have that. Let me see for a minute. Let's go over to us, because we're not going to get anything from here. And if you're doing a rear projection screen, you're not rolling it on. Dude, I don't care. Foam rollers, you can't do any of that. It will streak the daylights, and any lines and imperfections going to pop up on the other end. Going to have a hard time trying to hide all that. So it has to be sprayed on. So it's not, from when the research, like I said, I picked up, it's not going to be hard for us to be able to introduce this technology, ADTECH, with no problem whatsoever. The fact that it can register through sunlight, that already from the door puts the screen definitely top of the line on the market. So we're probably going to charge about $1,600 for a 4x8 for that technology. These companies are charging way beyond that. The film is okay, but the problem with the film is you can get bubbles in the window. And again, on top of that, if you, sometimes some places might allow you to do it, unless you can convince us there's going to be future technology for the store, whoever moves into it. Or if you own it, at the end of the day, you still have that little bubble effect. Why is that screen so washed out? The fluorescent is, The menus are not supposed to be gray. They're supposed to be black, for goodness sake. Stop that. That's actually a pretty good idea for hanging up a screen. That's really good. That's the buckets in the cement. Yeah, we did that right there, but we had our buckets above ground. It's interesting. So since now I've gotten to this interest of zoning, right? I'm in online doing all this research about zoning. That's freaking crazy. Are you kidding me? Really? I mean, now I'm talking about here, we're good here. But I'm talking about, that's the most craziest thing I ever heard. So let me get this straight. Off topic here. You buy a house. It's your house, you paid for it. If you want to go in your kitchen and your house, and you want to change anything in your kitchen and your house that you paid for, you have to get a permit to change it and pay money? That doesn't sound right. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I never really looked into zoning. Now I'm fascinated. I'm obsessed with, you know what I mean? When something clicks in my head, I get obsessed with it because I have to learn everything there is about it. This guy's going to be hearing from me a lot because I'm in contact all the time because I need to know everything he knows at the end of the day because I find this interesting. So I get a kitchen. I want to redo the kitchen. I have to get a permit, but it probably depends on what state you're on, exactly what you have to go through. But in Pennsylvania, I think it is. I have to look into that. With what I've seen already, that if you basically want to do anything different, upgrade your property or take away from the property, whatever, you would have to get a permit to do this. Now you know why people live off the grid. Now you know why. This is the reason why people live off the grid. 7 acres, 5 acres, 2 acres, 1 acre, whatever. It's yours. You can't be touched. You can go change your kitchen out to whatever you want. You can build a giant deck on the back. Heck, you can build a freaking boat launcher on the other side. It doesn't make a difference. They can't touch you because it's your land. Next year, I'm getting my 7 acres. I don't mind the zones, I don't mind. I need that anyway. I got to learn that because I want to go for my certification in building electricity and gas and all that. So I want to learn all that stuff. Plumbing and all that stuff. I want to get my certification for that kind of stuff. But I do want to learn everything there is about the zoning process. But it's interesting that I found that if you basically go in and you want to upgrade your kitchen, you have to get permits for all of this. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I found if I want to get running water in this place, I can get pipes extended from the house to here. So permits would probably cost me somewhere around, I say around $300. And then to have somebody come out here and do the work would cost me around $1,000. But I know people at the end of the day that are basically plumbers. They do this kind of work at the end of the day. That's not going to cost me $1,000. It doesn't cost me $100 because I know people. I know people that are contracted and certified. So that's $100 for me. I just would have to pay the permit for the city to allow them to bring plumbing in here. That's all. That's $350. That's easy. Easy McCheesy. But that's somebody to do the work. Yeah, I got people. I got friends and family that do that kind of stuff. I'm not paying for that at all, period. I just need to find somebody. Somebody needs to take up electrician. That'd be kind of nice. That'd save me some money. But other than that, yeah, I can get plumbing and water put right through here. That's interesting. Wow. You homeowners, boy. I'll tell you, that's the reason why you guys are so angry all the time. I can see why now. If I'm sitting there and I got to pay this crazy mortgage, even if you don't own the property and you got to pay this crazy mortgage on this property, and you got to deal with, if you live near a school zone, because I love it when they say at the end of the day, we're off topic here. I love it when they say, convenient next to schools. Schools may have taxes and things go up. You pay for that, right? So if you're next to a school zone, your taxes are going to go up. But anyway, that crazy madness you have to go through. Now, you got to get permits to go in and change things in your own home? That sounds crazy. I don't know. I'm going off the grid next year. I'm gonna lease me some land. I'm going off the grid, and that way I can construct and build my property with no problem whatsoever because I am on my land at the end of the day. So one of the guys I was talking to, he has some nice property out in the sticks, and he just added a huge, massive deck. It's beautiful to his house. Guess what? No permits, no zones, nothing, because he's on his own land. And that's the reason why people go out and they go off the grid. A couple of reasons why, but that's a cool reason why. All right, let me see. We got to find us. There we go. Is that us? This is us. All right. Curious, how come when we go out and we look for ceiling projection technology, mapping technology, outdoor technology, anything, we don't find anybody else? It's just us and the other people out there. The other ones are not even out there anywhere. We can't find them anywhere out there. Why is that? Let's go look for some direct sunlight outside. Oh, that is the Smoke 10. That's the Smoke 10 technology. Let me see. That's customers. Ooh, I remember this was an 8. 8 was fantastic. I love the 8s. Oh, this is what I want to look at right here. This is a demonstration you want to do for the white screens. Oh, we're past the rear. We're done. And the reason why is because there's nothing out there. It's only us. I'm looking for sunlight, screens in direct sunlight. We can't find them. And like I said, one of the tricks you'll see when it comes to the rear projection screen setups is when they turn to the side because of the lamp glare. That glowing lamp glare you see at the bottom, that's because they don't have the dark enough screen to kill it. Or they don't know how to use the lens shift capabilities to do it on top of that. But I'm going to do some experiments here with the lens shift because I got a couple of ideas right there on basically how to do something interesting with lens shift capabilities and rear projection technology. Oh, by the way, those you have white projection screens, yeah. That's what you go through. Your screens don't register. This is what we got planned for next year too. Our new outside of technology. Running down the avenue. Yeah, the rear projection. That's interesting. They call it sun and daylight. I don't get it. It's not working. There's Batman. Right, so let me get out of here. Pretty much ain't much to talk about when it comes to rear projection screens. Couldn't find any other screens out there doing rear projection screens for outside. This one I'm at. Rear window outside advertising projection screens. That's not outside. This would be outside. We've seen this one already. Let me see what we got here. Excuse me. We got some sunlight out there, please. Oh, I've seen this one before already. Now, you notice in the background, see in the background behind the screen, see where it's dark back there? That's not a good sign. See, the light's on here. They had the lights on a few minutes ago in the background. The problem with the rear projection screens like this is that there's lights in the background, it'll filter through the screen, it'll wash the screen out on the opposite side. Then you have to worry about light pushing through this way and this way at the same time. How much of that's going to affect your screen? So if they have this outside in sunlight, that screen's gone. It's not going to take a direct hit. Environment's too dark. If you want to display your product being used in fully lit environments, I mean, direct sunlight, you're going to have the environment you have. Actually, that's not going to work. Sunlight and direct sunlight and wind and ambient light inside is much different. Now that's a cool hologram, but does this work in the morning? No, can't find anything. No direct sunlight. What do we got here? This is a daytime screen. Yep. See it right there? That's from the projector. That's the blinding light from the projector right there. Now it's daytime, but there's no sun directly hitting the screen at all, period. If it wasn't, all this would be well lit right here, and they have this under this right here. You have to have it against a window where there's no awning, nothing over top of it. Because keep in mind, it's only going to work if it's under a lip, and that's it. What about screens that don't have this? Windows that don't have this are going to be out flat out in the open. You're going to have to be to work with that, or you're going to have to advise them to buy an awning. No, not direct sunlight. Better than the rest of them I've seen, but not direct sunlight. See, still shaded area right here. It's all shaded. That's much better than the rest of them I'm seeing. Car advertisement. What do we got here? At nighttime. All this stuff is easy to fire up at night. It's not hard. The hard part is trying to get to work at 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning when you have direct sunlight pushing through that screen. That's going to be the hard part. That's easy. So you have the overhead lights on at the not daytime screen. So that means it has only certain hours this thing can function. If that's the case, I can mimic their technology easy within a couple of minutes. I know exactly how they did it. I can do the exact same thing. That's easy. Anyone can do that. That's very easy to do. The hard part is trying to get that sunlight to push through it. Yeah. If it's inside, we don't care because again, it's too easy. It has to be outside, direct sunlight. And this is it's a LED display. That's not a projection screen. These are LEDs. See, LED projection screen display. So, no. It's funny, our technology does. If someone answered that was a LED display we had in the window, I said no. That is actually a screen. That's not going to work at all. Let's see, daytime, daylight is the same company before. Nope, can't do that. Guess what? Because it's sunset. That's what you have. That's sunset. That's not direct sunlight at all, period. You need a direct hit from sunlight. Jawa. This is what frustrates me. That's the LED display. Direct sunlight. See, there's displays, there's a direct hit by sunlight. That's what I'm expecting to see when I go search up these demonstrations. I'm expecting to see a screen that's engulfed in sunlight. That's what I'm expecting to see. See how we have the sunlight hitting the side of the building? And if light, see the back of the screen right here, we have sunlight hitting the back of the screen. That screen is taking a direct hit from sunlight. That's what we expect to see if someone posts this. Oh, we have an outdoor screen that takes a direct hit from sunlight. I'm looking for nice, bright, beautiful colors. I'm looking for no washouts. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm basing it off our technology. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to see washed out, bland images. You know why the images come up looking bland and washed out? Because the technology that they use to spray on the screen is kind of like a light silver. And a light silver screen has horrible ambient light rejection technology embedded into it. It doesn't pull at all, period. Colors come washed out. That's why it looks so dull. It's not supposed to be dull. The colors are supposed to be pop. It's supposed to be vivid. You're advertising your product. I don't want to look at a dull cheeseburger pushing through a window or a dull pair of Air Jordans. I want to see something that looks beautiful, that's going to pop. See how beautiful those colors are? It's supposed to pop. There you go. And you're supposed to have direct sunlight, which means when I look at your window, I don't want to look at sunlight. I want to see sunlight actually hitting the wall. That's what I want to see. So that's my competition right there. How hard it's going to be for me to dominate that field? It won't be hard. Look at that. I see this. It's sunny outside, not a cloud in the sky. Got cooked during that demonstration. I swear I got cooked. Oh yeah. So he made claims that his product can work in direct sunlight. That didn't go well. That definitely didn't go well. Wash right on. No, matter of fact, it didn't even show up. It wasn't even there. Didn't even show up. It wasn't even there. That's why on this day, man, I'm telling you, I don't want to hear anybody coming at me saying, oh, my product, you don't have a batch number, don't even speak to me. Don't speak to me about your product. Don't talk about it if you don't have a batch number attached to it. Mind you, you have to have tests to have batch numbers. So don't even bother saying my product. You don't even have a right to speak. You don't have a guarantee on your product. You know, one of the batch numbers you have to do is called black versus black. You got to do gray versus gray on a batch. You can't do that, you're going to have problems. So yeah. So don't even bother speaking to me. Don't even bother ordering it. They don't got a batch number there. No batch number, don't buy. Because chances are you could have literally did that yourself. You could have literally did that yourself. This is the technology inside. So there's light wrapped around that screen. And technology cancels out 99% lamp glare. Won't even push through. You see nothing but a solid image on either side. That projector behind me is a 5200 lumen projector. Let's see. Oh man, tiresome day, people. We're not tiresome day. I haven't even started yet. When I'm talking about my day is just gonna start. I still got to go update on the sites. Whew. See the color push through? How bright and vivid it is? Not dull, not washed out. That's one of the things I noticed when I was looking at the other screens, how dull their colors were coming up. That's one of the things they find impressive, how bright the colors are. All the screens we saw, every last one of them colors were dull and washed out. See how the menu pops up crystal clear? Back here, cipher through your menu, crystal clear. I was up there operating the Fire Stick. Actually, one brother up there watching some movies. The window abstract displays. We're at 12:49 right now outside. 12:49 in the afternoon. 12:46 in the afternoon outside. Look how bright the white levels are popping off that screen. Look at that. At 12 o'clock. And that's direct sunlight hitting the screen. So that shows the screen is able to pick up bright colors. All this had to be done. This is why I say when you watch your notifications come up, those notifications are tests to back up all our products. These are demonstrations that we shoot next. I'm gonna walk into a store or business and we look at the glass. So we did your advertising. Oh, so and so did it. Interesting. Well, we have a technology that basically can display an image right through glass. You can advertise your entire menu. You have control over whatever you want to change. You can change it at will. Not looking at the same decal stickers on your windows every single day. You can change it out anytime you want to. Very affordable. Costs less than that stuff costs at the end of the day. And again, even at early in the morning, because I said it's projection, the first thing they said, well, isn't that going to wash out? No, this technology right here is designed to filter sunlight. Oh, I got to see this. Got any video demonstrations of this? There you go. Automatic. I got companies already lined up for sale. When the ADTECH launches, we got people already lined up to get that screen. That's one of the screens that won't be limited edition, by the way. We can't make it, that's virtually impossible. But anyway, people lined up to get that screen. Companies are going to go and they're going to buy that. And they're not going to buy one of them. They're going to buy like 8, 9, 10 of these units at $1,600, 4x8. ADTECH. Now, that's going to be the bigger ones. We're going to have some ones going to be a little smaller than that. We want to make it so everybody can get access to it. Even the smaller mom and pops that have to deal with the bigger companies, we're going to make sure they especially have the ability to have this technology. Why not? So, you know, when I get on YouTube and you hear me talking about how we got the best of this and best of that, it's not just talk. I got to go out and do the research under all these companies, dig all these companies up, go to tons, read through their stuff, send them out emails, messages, and stuff like that, show them our technology, blah, 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 blah. I have to do all this. So I can basically show the difference. Bring in tons of certified screens, bring in modes and projectors and different assemblies. Yeah, because the only way you're going to be to talk at the end of the day is you're going to have to back it up. And we can back it up. We can back it up with the guarantee batch number guarantee. I want you to say that when you go buy a screen paint, you say batch number guarantee. That's what I want. Do you have this? Can you back that product 100%? When it comes to that front door, my home or my business, it's going to do exactly as it says it's going to do. Can I get a batch number guarantee? And we're not talking about batch number guarantees being stuck in the dark on some 4K laser projector. I'm talking about actual tests. You're going to have to pull off on that thing in a fully lit environment. And contrast is one of the things you're going to have to be to generate. If you can't do that on a gray screen, well, you can't talk about having these heavy contrast levels if you can't pull in a batch number in a fully lit environment. We advise that batch number demonstrations be done without ultra short throw because it's an easy demonstration projector to work with. No distance throw. No distance throw at all, period. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. I'm gonna get that programmed into people. Batch number guarantee. I want a batch number guarantee. Always gonna make some people really mad at us. We don't care. If you're mad at me at the end of the day, if we're telling customers they should ask for a batch number guarantee, then there is something wrong with your product. Batch number guarantee. That's me on site right there. Walking around with 107. We had an ultra short and a long throw on this one. Walking around on site. Batch number guarantee. Don't forget to ask for that batch number guarantee. And if they give you some fake batch number, look it up. Always look up the batch number. Always look it up. Let's get into something real quick. Batch number guarantee. I can't wait to start putting this all over the website. Batch number guarantee. Ask for that batch number guarantee. Batch numbers. It's a real thing too, by the way, so you know that. Batch numbers are a real thing. A majority of your stuff that you got laying around right now has these numbers and codes on the back of your stuff. Did you know that? You can dig there and look through videos and find out all kinds of stuff. It's all over your stuff. Did you know that? This is a real thing. They thought we made that up by saying, oh, we made that up. No. A batch number is a real thing. Sometimes it's called for a serial number, inventory management. There's all kinds of stuff to use it for. People use it basically for backing up their products. That's what we use ours for. Yeah, it's a batch number. And these basically are recognizable in court. It's a real thing. I told you, anything I'm going to say out of my mouth, I don't talk it, let's research it, and I know it. So if we take you to court on a batch number, don't think at the end of the day that you think that, oh, it doesn't exist. No, batch numbers actually exist. The very gavel that he's going to hit that freaking, that platform on has batch numbers on it. Everything has batch numbers. Everything has a batch number. Your gaming systems, it all has batch numbers. It's a real thing. So any hope of thinking at the end of the day is, okay, I just want to say this real quick. You know how I am about doing my research and how thorough I am about everything that I do, right? So if I'm taking you to court, you have to understand that I have done my research. I put the time and effort into research every single thing to back up everything that I need to win. There's not a snowball chance in HE double hockey sticks that you will walk out of that and survive it. I'm very thorough about what I do. So if I say batch numbers, that means it actually exists. If you think you can go in court and say that batch number doesn't exist, it does. They're right there. I did the research on everything. It's a real thing. So people use these things for all kinds of stuff. That's why I said if you sell on eBay and you're selling vintage toys, which I wish I would have done this a long time ago, you record the item that you have. You record what you're boxing up. Because some people will sit there and say, hey, you sent me this. How are you going to prove you didn't send it? Unless you can show yourself putting stuff in the box, blah, 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 blah. Time stake the video, take your little post notes and stick it to the back of the items or in the box or whatever you got to do at the end of the day, but make sure it's in there. And if that person sits there and says, hey, it's not as described, oh, that's funny you could say that, because I've recorded the whole entire thing of me packing up and processing this thing and showing that it works perfectly fine, inspecting it on camera. There you go. You ain't getting around that, buddy, at all, period. The seller has basically backed himself. This is why we don't lose the PayPal claims when we have people who file false claims. We can go in and show to PayPal. Here you go. This is a product right here. This is a serial number that we've recorded on. And you remove the serial numbers, and if you try to check, you can't. It's all recorded. Everything is recorded. Here's the serial number on this container. This is a video. You can punch it up. It matches the video, time-stamped and everything. And this is the product being mixed, painted, dried, and displayed. You lost your case that quick. And if you decide you want to take it to a small claims court, then guess what? You'll get your caught clean in court easily. I'll win. Just like that. That's not scamming at the end of the day. That's backing your products. See, people who don't back their products say, oh, that's scamming, that's wrong. No, scamming is not having a batch number so the customer is protected with the guarantee and you protect yourself at the end of the day. That's what scamming is, when you can't back your product. Well, who started this dumb nonsense by saying that, oh, if you have batch numbers, so you're just trying to scam your customers? No, having a policy that says if it lands on your property, or if you open it, which you're going to have to do anyway, you don't get your money back, you don't get exchange, you don't get nothing. There's no exchange, nothing at all. We even have an exchange policy. We have batch number is the real thing, baby. It's the real thing. Gotta have the batch number. Batch number guaranteed. Batch number guaranteed. Batch number guaranteed. So when you're buying a screen paint, remember, batch number guaranteed. Can I get a guarantee that this product, you have a batch number? If they stumble about that, then you're going for the kill. All right, then can you show me some demonstrations of the product being tested before you shipped it out? Something. They're going to hang the phone up on you, I guarantee you. They're going to disconnect and hang the phone up on you, I promise you. Batch number guarantee. 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 It's all over our website. All over. Matter of fact, we're going to put a page in. The batch number guarantee page. Wrong with the black versus black test. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Get that in your vocabulary when you buy a screen paint. You want batch number guarantee. That's your guarantee that the product is working 100%. There's your guarantee right there. Ask for the batch number. You ain't got the batch number, you come to us. That's where you come to. You get real products from us. Get a batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Boom, 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 boom. When we get the other, we have the other garage, we're gonna have a section set up for batch number guarantee. Literally gonna have a sign made, batch number guarantee. That's where we do our batch number test right there. We'll have our cameras set up and everything. Got to do something fun with these people. I'll get bored of anything, so I got to do something fun. So batch numbers will make it a little weird from time to time. We're gonna keep it short and sweet because the last one was a little bit too long, but we're gonna keep it short and sweet. But it's gonna be fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like, wow, this is pretty fun. If I'm that relaxed during the video, come on, and I'm having fun. I'm coming here eating a bowl of cereal and I'm doing this. I'm having fun. You know I can back my stuff. You got to have a heck of a confidence level. You can go do that. Last time, like I said, we ripped up a cardboard box. Rip it up, rip it up, rip it up. Painted it, stapled it to the wall, and blew it out of the water with black paint and a black fabric. Now, how many of you great products out there can do that demonstration on next to great paint and great fabrics with a guaranteed batch number for your customers? You can't. You can't. That's why you got to ask for batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Oh, shoot. We're going to put that on all our labels from now on. All our labels, everything. Plastered. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with this. Should have it anyway. Why not? This is how you protect yourself. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Mind you, gentlemen, if you don't have this batch number guarantee, you can be in trouble for fraud. So you have to have that batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Oh shoot, I'm gonna design one of these labels with the batch number guarantee on it because I want a label on there for it. I'm gonna design a label for the back of our cans. With a batch number guarantee right there. Massive label on the back. Batch number guarantee right there in the back for you. What we gotta do is we gotta keep the video short and sweet because they're too long. But we gotta have fun while we're doing it. I might dress up as Batman, come on there one day, do a screen, just like the Joker one day. I mean, we'll have some fun with it. Call of Duty, we could do one. We can actually put black paint in the paintballs and hit the screen. Bah, 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 have some fun. Come in dressed like an artist. And so today we're going to do black versus black, and just splash the paint with paint. Y'all can't do that because y'all scared. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Yeah. All right. So what we got to do, we got to change your containers out. I like these, but if I want to put that wrap around for right now, I'm going to change the containers out as of today because I want the round ones. The reason why, because I'm going to put my batch number guarantee. So I'm going to start designing me. I'm going to write it now. Tucker, you got the seat? You got the seat, little bundle bear? Little bundle bear? Bundle bear. We got bundle bear. In here. Bundle bear. Let me put this over here. Batch number guarantee. Now, I always try to be polite by calling people gentlemen. Gentlemen! Whoo, man, I was overweight, definitely. Ugh. Gentlemen, you can understand this. Don't try to copy our batch number. What's the point of that? There are videos only. So that won't work at all, period. And if you try to go in and try to duplicate it, again, there's a video behind it. So you can't duplicate the batch number of making a fake one. You can't do any of that at all, period, because there's a video attached to every single one. So that won't help you at all. We need to go in and just try to edit our videos. Not going to work. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. I'm going to stick that. I'm going to say it every day until it's in your head to ask for the batch number guarantee. If it ain't got the batch, then it's nothing but trash. Oh, I like that one. I'm using that one. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. All right, by the way, that's the 2.0 batch number, I think it is. Now, so you can understand, if you violate a batch number, which means you go in and you do a video against our products where you violate one of these numbers, minimum small claims court around $12,000. Maximum civil court $1 million. Batch number guarantee. Oh crap. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty like batch number guarantee. Like what the freak is that? Oh, this video I had to do today about people not making good products. They got no batch numbers. Products don't have no guarantee. Some of you are gonna be at work tomorrow morning having batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Be in bed about to go to sleep next to your spouse. Batch number guarantee. These different screens we have right there, all for testing. The gray screen is needed for testing. We made some dumb statement on camera one time talking about, oh, all the trading paint products are the same. You lost your freaking mind today, have you not? Here we go, boom. Batch number guarantee. You would have been the ultimate batch number, not batch number test, the ultimate black on black test. The ultimate black on black test. If he sent down the black paint, oh, that would have been an amazing test right there. Tell me that would not have been the ultimate. Black versus black. Well, we do that one. We're going to knock out the entire Home Depot black line list, but that's with the FLE technology. But still, that would have been the ultimate. You never sent it down. We never got it. We didn't get anything at all. He didn't even contact us, no confirmation. We sent them down certified, nothing, not a thing, and nothing at all. Nothing at all. Not a thing. Nothing. Oh well, $1 million lawsuit. Open and shut. Had a chance to back it up, didn't do it. Oh well, he's getting sued now. But anyway, but it's still, I would have loved it if you'd have sent it down. That would have been the ultimate demonstration. Come on. You guys got no freaking heart at the end of the day. You got no freaking heart. No heart. Y'all don't know how to back anything. You got no heart. Y'all so afraid all the time. Terrified. Yeah, because you test your stuff, you would be able to do that at the end of the day. Tell somebody to send you down black paint. You can't even do that. Give me a request to send you. Oh, I can't interact with them. I forgot because of the open case. But anyway, we were open case. And he sat there and said, send me down grade paint. How much you want? You mess around, get a U-Haul truck pop up at your front door. Like, what the freak is that? That's the paint this guy sent to you. I'll send you everything and get my hands on. But I asked one request for black paint. We don't even get it. I literally got to make memes of freaking skeletons. Sitting there like, still waiting. So I figured that would pretty much tick him off, and he would send the paint down anyway. I'm trying to get his temper to get the best of him, and he'll get mad and send it down anyway. No. Nothing. It'd have been a fantastic black versus black demonstration. Yeah, it'd have been fantastic. Nope, didn't get it. Didn't get it. Did not get it at all. I was looking forward to it, people. Looking forward to it. I put in freaking 9 requests. Wanted that paint down here so badly, just to crush it. And he didn't even send it. How do you deny me a victory? Man, I hate that at the end of the day. This is the reason why I only like to do business with people who got heart at the end of the day. Somebody's going to come in there and do exactly what they say they're going to do. That's a person at the end of the day I can basically have respect for at the end of the day. That's why I said, Diamond Technology, even though, like I said, I don't like how they did things, we still got respect for them at the end of the day. I mean, you got to respect the fact that someone spends 11 years on a garage and builds that kind of technology at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not jealous of him. He deserves everything the freak he got at the end of the day. I just don't like how they did us, but I respect the technology. But we just have to say it is what it is. If we're going to be talking about who pulls the highest contrast, this would be us. But other than that, I do respect the technology. That's a person I could consider to be a worthy opponent. They develop a black screen, that would be amazing to see. I'm not scared of that at the end of the day. That doesn't frighten me. That excites me at the end of the day. It's a challenge. It's something I can take on. What if he does beat our technology? That is freaking exciting to know that. But you guys are cowards. We give you the opportunity and you fail every single time. What is wrong with you? Don't you know that every time you get the opportunity to take on an advanced screen, if you do it the right way and you do it by the book, I didn't slander them in any way whatsoever. We do everything by the book. You can learn things from their technology. They can learn things from you. I had no idea they had figured out how to design a screen that doesn't have that dark. It doesn't turn dark when you turn to the side. That was mind blowing. That's pretty interesting. I've never seen a gunmetal ever do that. Not a reflector certified ever do that ever. But you guys, given the opportunity, you cancel orders, send back our money, stuff like that. You're cowards. You had the opportunity to send me black paint. Why did you send it? Come on, you going to cheat me out of fun at the end of the day? I'm asking you, send it. Where's my stuff? Gee whiz, such cowards. You know why you're afraid to send it? Because you know what's going to happen. I'd have got that product out, I'd have destroyed it. That'd have made you look really bad. You look bad already by not sending it. I don't know which would have worse. You don't send it, it makes you look bad. You do send it, it makes you look bad. Either way, he was done. He was done. But that would have been a great black on black demonstration, man. That'd have been really good right there. Well. I'm just going to wipe out the entire product line anyway. Who cares? I'm going to go to Home Depot and wipe out their entire black list. That's going to be fun. Keep in mind, adrenaline level is going to go through the roof, so you know when I do this. And yeah, I'm going to be on there jumping around the county. Yeah, I'm going to crush their entire black product line just for fun. But the FLE at 100%, oh my goodness. That stuff is going to be a monster and crush the entire black product line of Home Depot. Those are serious bragging rights right there. What about your product versus black? We crush the entire product line of Home Depot for fun. Yeah, got you. There you go. Look at them. They automatic like, oh shoot, this guy. Man. Yeah, that's technology is unstoppable. Let's see you take out the entire gray tone section of freaking Home Depot. Can't do it. Y'all can't do it. Ah, man, this is gonna be fun. Anyway, didn't get our black paint. I gotta buy it myself, people. I gotta go in my pocket. I gotta buy it myself. This would have been nice because, you know, didn't have to pay for it. He can send it up to us. You know, it'd been real nice, but we didn't get it at all, period. Oh, well. I had to make beams. The skeleton beams were funny. I like those. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. But now we can't entertain anymore. I don't have to talk about it. I just can't engage. That's all. I can talk. I just can't engage. That's all to it. Never got the black paint. Why did we get the black paint? Why? Why, people? Why? All I wanted to do is do some demonstrations for some black paint. Shoot, man. I'm gonna knock out Lowe's too. Might as well. Matter of fact, ooh, that would be a nice record. We can knock them all out. That's a long demo. That's gonna be long, a lot of work. But I would spend a month just doing testing on that screen, on the FLE technology, that TV screen, just knocking out an entire product line, black product line on every black company. Well, not black company, but black screen paint. You know what I'm talking about? Not black screen paints. House paints from Home Depot, Lowe's, and them. And knock out their entire black product line. That's what we're gonna do. Why not? We knock out Home Depot, I'm gonna get bored after a while. Like, okay, we got nothing else to do. Let's go over to Benjamin Moore, see what they got. Let's go to Sherman Williams and get what they got. And then put that as a challenge for any product out there to match what we just did. That's what you call raising the bar where you can't reach it. And that's what I'm gonna do. The FLE technology coming out, the tests underneath that are going to be absolutely insane. We're gonna make sure we push that bar so far up that you couldn't even dream about even touching it. That's how far we're going to push the bar up. So if you think the tests we have now are brutal, it's nothing compared to what we have coming out. And we have to. We don't have a choice because the technology we have now is far more advanced. I showed you the demonstration we showed you. This is a black series right here. So a black series can basically produce in fully lit environments like this on a batch number demonstration easily. But the technology we have is a little bit more advanced than that. As I showed you, the white levels on the other technology is much brighter than the black series. Even though the black series produces amazing white levels and they look absolutely incredible, the other technology is just a little bit more advanced. Now, with that being said, with that being said, keep in mind that we have to have harder tests. We can't give the FLE technology the same test that we put this time. It has to be much harder test, advanced test. That means you'd be cutting corners. You'd be making things too easy. We have to make it hard for the screen. Give it impossible tasks that we know that an everyday average screen where they can't pass the ones we have now. Not gonna happen. I know. Anyway, so they're going to hopefully, forget it. Don't even put a hopefully into that because that's not going to happen either. Maybe it won't work. It ain't going to happen. Anyway, we're just going to raise the bar very high. And then we're going to take it, when we knock out all that black paint, we're going to basically put it under a challenge. Which means any gray screen or black screen, you're going to have to do the exact same we did. And we know you can't do it. That's what I mean by it. You got a white projection screen and that's what you're designing or whatever? Yeah. We're going to raise the bar on that. Gaming technology, we're going to raise the bar on that. Ultra short throw. We don't even have to have a screen paint that's ultra short throw compatible because all our screen paint is ultra short throw compatible. So, la la. Yes, I'm going to raise the bar. I got to look this up real quick. Black house paint request. Think about that song from freaking Pink Floyd. Like, how does he know all these songs? Been around forever. Literally, I've been around forever. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, we requested, man. We requested. We requested. Look at that, sitting there. What are you doing? What are you fighting? Bum 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 bum. Request. Where's my paint? Where is my paint? Gee whiz. This is what we'll be showing the judge. This shows me sending you messages directly to your page, talking to you directly, sending you over, telling you to back up your claim. Certified mails that were sent to you requesting. What's that meme at the skull? I think it's funny. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Never got it. Here we go. Black paint. Still waiting. Nope. Yeah. What's the problem? Yeah,
On
people
FanDuel
today.
Casino, you can play hundreds of games, like Divine Fortune.
And the only people get mad about this are the people who basically made this statement about our products being nothing more than black paint. I gave you the opportunity multiple times and nothing came up. This is our demonstration of black series versus black paint and so forth. Like, where is my paint? Gee whiz. How long you gotta, how many times? 9 requests. 9 requests for this paint. So as you can see, you can't back it up. So, you know, that's where the lawsuit comes in at. I can't see we didn't give them the opportunity. Whew. Got a hot mic. Real quick, gotta put this out here. So we've been asking this guy over and over again to ship us down black paint. My name is Kenneth Bird. Company is Black Series Edition LLC with gunmetal crystal edge technology screen. This is going to be in court. We requested this. It's involving one's a $1 million lawsuit and the other one's $12,000 for small claims court. And we've been requesting for our black paint. And I haven't got it yet, which I'm going to go buy. I have to buy it myself anyway for our testing. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. That we definitely weren't going to get it. There's no way in the world. Oh, you ship it out. But I wish you would have. That'd have been nice, because man, that'd have been a nice black versus black demonstration. Anybody else want that weight on them? Because I can direct it towards you. I can give you that weight. You want it? Next time, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Next time, the other ones are going to be taken care of. But the next time anybody outside that room want to do something stupid, and you make this claim, we're going to request. I want to request, I want my attorney request. Reach out to you and request that you ship down black paint for us to do these tests live. And if you fail to do so, I'm going to take you to civil court and sue you for $1 million. Matter of fact, I might make it 5. Since anybody wants to play with that at the end of the day. So if we get any more nonsense in the day, we'll call you bluff. I'll have you give you 5 attempts, make it really bad for you. And if you don't, and it, keep in mind, if it fails, and we know it will because that stuff is tested, so you know what's going to happen. But if you basically make a claim, I'll have my attorney find you. We can easily track down the whereabouts to serve you, and we'll bring you into court, civil court, and sue you for $5 million. I'm not going to make it 1 million. I make it 5. Because if you can't back it up, that's an open and shut case. I can ask for whatever the freak I want. So let's see how many of y'all can back your products up. What y'all can't do. I like this. Man, I love it. Love it. Man, I'm going to tell you something. The FLE technology, when we get done crushing the rest of these stores with their black paints, I'm going to start coming after some of you people at the end of the day. We can't come after them because they're open investigation. Anyone else we track down, we find you making any statements about my product, I'm going to slap one of these barriers on you. I'm going to request that you send us black paint, knowing it won't pass the test, knowing that it's going to get crushed. And if you delay us 4 days, I'm going to file a lawsuit against you for $5 million. And I don't care if you don't have it or not. It doesn't make a difference to me. You'll pay us. Then you'll learn in the long run. Next time, don't basically talk about things you don't understand. That's how much faith I have in my products at the end of the day. You know how much faith you got to have in your technology to make a statement like that? So if you watch that technology knock out every single form of black paint that we can put it against, you want to make that statement? You got $5 million? Yeah, I'll take it from you. And if we find out you do have the money, we'll hit you for more. Oh, I love it. Now that right there excites me. There we go. Finally get some challenges in here because, man, it gets boring after a while, doesn't it? That's what we're going to do with the FLE technology. Oh, that's going to be fun. Hopefully we get somebody that basically will do it. But they won't do it because there's a lawsuit hanging over it. That's why they won't send it out. But if you get sued anyway, if you don't send it anyway, you still get sued. Hopefully we get a challenge. Hopefully. I'm getting excited about this. A challenge. An actual challenge. You know, guys, you make those great fake products. I wish you could feel the adrenaline rush that I get when I make these challenges. Man. Even the new Alpha Cinemax will blast that stuff out of the water. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I'm going to Home Depot buy some black paint. I'm going to do some fun. I'm going to have some fun. Now, see that? That's fun for me to do demonstrations, black versus black live. They can't do gray versus gray. They're terrified. The very thing they're scared of, we love to do. Oh, man. I want serious bragging rights. The new FLE technology, we have to do a whole version of new black versus black. We have to do something outside the box, insane. So when I get done knocking out all the other products for these Home Depot, Benjamin Moore, then we're going to up the ante a little more. If I catch anybody talking about this new technology, about how it matches black paint, oh my God, you're going to wish you weren't born when we get done with you. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to you. I'm going to get a lawyer to contact you. We're going to find out where you at, where you under a rock. I don't care where you at. We'll track your whereabouts. I'm going to get you served. I'm going to give you the option. You'll send us down black paint to put against our products. If you don't send it, you get sued for $5 million. If you send it, we'll crush it on camera and you still get sued for $5 million. Open your mouth, see what happens. Give me that opportunity. You have to, if you understand what's coming up with the FLE, that technology, the way it's engineered, that stuff is an absolute monster when we get done with it. There is nothing that will stand against it. It's like watching a nuclear bomb go off. Nothing will survive around this thing when we get done with it at 100%. Yeah, we're willing to do that. $5 million lawsuit if you make a claim against this technology being something that is not more than black paint. Oh, please do. Please do. My goodness. I gotta get me a Darth Vader costume. I need one. Join the dark side. Bum, 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 bum. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. For those of you thinking at the end of the day, for your naysayers that don't want to buy my stuff, companies will kick down our front door because we can back our technology. Any company wants to sign with somebody that has that much faith in their products, because they know if they got that much faith in their products have got to be the truth. And the more haters we collect at the end of the day, the more people buy from us, because people said, man, that stuff has got to be amazing if you got that many haters. What did Cat Williams say? If you got 30 haters at the end of the day, that means you must be doing something right. You must be doing something right. Yeah, we're going to definitely put that. When the FLEs, when they start to launch that new technology, be warned. That technology is going to come with the fact that if anyone goes up there and they try to slander our technology, we'll give you the opportunity to back your claim. We'll put you on blast for all to see. And if you can't basically cover your claim, you're going to lose $5 million. If you got $5 million to pay, then we'll take it to 10. Yes! Love a challenge. Now we got to figure out at the end of the day what we're going to put against this stuff right now. I think just for some fun, at 60%, I'm going to go to Home Depot. I'm going to buy a couple of black paints to put against this just for fun. Now I'm charged up. I need something. I want something to do with that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I can't wait. Go to a business meeting dressed like Darth Vader. No. People design white projection screens. Go to their freaking their office building. Must join the dark side. It's just ridiculous. To resist us. We'll cover everything in black. With gunmetal technology, and that stuff comes in pretty much of a beast too. That's going to be the more fun stuff for us, because then we get a chance to challenge against something that does exist. Oh man, I'm telling you. Sorry I went off topic, but man, that excites me, man. Challenge. I don't know how people can be scared at the end of the day, how they have no confidence in their product. What are you selling at the end of the day that you have no confidence? Where's your gray versus gray demonstrations? Show something that your product is worth something. Be man enough and send us down our black paint. How hard is that to do? Man. I'm going to sit there for the judge like, man, Your Honor, I was looking forward to that test. I was looking forward to that test. I would love to be to have the judge order you to do it. That would be fun. But no, we won't even get that because they're not going to allow us to do that. I wish I could get a judge to order you to do that. Or if you bring a lawyer, please bring a lawyer with you. Because if the lawyer, maybe we can get the lawyer to make you do it. That would be fun. Or we could challenge the lawyer's basic credibility and say, hey, look, you know, if your client basically made these statements and they're real and all, how about you order him to give us the paint or send us the paint for the testing? Do I have to really go down that road, really, just to get these for fun? Oh, well. Okay, well, we can dream about it. At least we can dream about basically getting the paint here, you know, doing the demonstration. That'd be cool and all, but nah. Just gonna have to wait because somebody's a coward. Can't send us down black paint. How much you send us down? You're great. That'd be too easy. That's way too easy. We'd crush that easily. Never mind, just forget it. We're just going to basically, I'm going to buy my black paint, have some fun with the screen over there. That would have been a nice, that would have been the ultimate black versus black demonstration. That would have been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But no, we're not going to get it. It'd have been nice, but we're just not going to get it. Oh well. Let's do the black versus black. Black. See if I didn't miss anything, because I got to build a page for this. Versus black. Here's our black versus black demonstrations. That's the new ones on the new FLE technology. Yeah, we're gonna have to the apartment. Ugh. That's 60%.
Searching for a treatment option tonight, Blue. If your day is full
they're gonna have to wipe out the entire product line of Home Depot. Curious, real quick. And let me see. How many shades of black paint does Home Depot sell? Maybe I should just call in and find out. Who cares how many shades of black paint we got to go through? There's one called Raven Black. We're gonna crush that one right there. The Raven Black. What's the Raven Black look like? How many different ones do they have? Come on, I'm gonna find that out real quick. How many? Let's see. I'm gonna call Home Depot. My cell phone. How many? I got them on dial anyway because I'm buying stuff for this place. Home Depot.
Calling from South Home Depot. This call may be recorded. On Thanksgiving Day, we will be closed and will reopen at 6 a.m. on Black Friday. Tell me how I can help. You can say things like check product availability or what's my order status.
House paint.
I'll connect you with someone who can help. Hello?
Hey, how you doing? I was curious, how many different shades of black paint does Home Depot have? I know it sounds insane. We got these black projection screens we're developing over here, and these things don't match any form of black paint. It's a black chemical we develop, and we do demonstrations like we say, okay, I think for an awesome challenge, we need to basically test our black technologies white level, like black versus black, you know, the difference, versus the entire product line of Home Depot. That would be insane. I would love to do that. On top of that, we can have some stuff to extra paint to be hooking up our walls and stuff, and we're doing that for our gaming setup down here. 20? Oh, that's fantastic. Can I get those in samples? Perfect, perfect. How much are the samples by any chance? $7. All right, that's perfect. That works for us. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, bye-bye. $20. We got to knock out 20. That's it. That's all we're knocking out. We're going to crush the entire product line. 20. And on top of the paints, I'm going to do something with it because I need the paints basically for doing Rust PCs and stuff like that. We do that for that paint job for Rust PCs. Stuff I'm going to work with it. So I'm using it for my paint artwork displays too on top of that. So $7 at $20. You know, you could have sent us this stuff. You know that, right? But you didn't do it. You can send me the entire product line. You didn't do it. But okay, I'll buy it myself. No problem. Coward. Yeah, I called him a coward. Should have basically sent him down. I can't stand people at the end of the day talk trash and can't back it up. I hate that. What a coward. Let me see. Get my calculator right here. Let's see what this is all going to cost me. Maybe just pick it up and get it done. I'm going to have these on standby for what I do. Matter of fact, I did my collection right now. So we got 7 times 140 bucks. That's easy. I can knock that out in no time at all. 140 bucks. Get that taken out. And then I got to call Benjamin Moore. Let me get a list here so we can write down all the places we called and how much paint, black paint they have in inventory. So ladies, they're going to have some fun here. And I think what I'm going to do is when I get done doing all the tests, We're going to take all the paints, take a little bit of each one because I need to paint for other things, and we're going to mix it into one mega paint and put it against our product. Because you got to have fun because you get bored. Let's see, so Home Depot has 20, 20, and 20 of its kind count. And it has $7 a pop for the samples. That's perfect right there. So I need right now, I need Lowe's, Benjamin Moore, and I need Sherman-Williams. And that's it. Bam. Now, when we get done this for fun, because again, we need something to do on the new FLE technology, I'm going to put this under a challenge, which means we're going to raise the bar through the roof. Anyone who tries to do a black versus black demonstration next to our technology, you're going to have to go through 1, 2, 3 stores with the entire product line completed on a black versus black. And then when we're done with that, we'll mix them all. We're going to mix some of each one all together and make one mega paint. Put it against that, and we'll blow that out of the water for fun. So we're going to raise the bar pretty high. Every test we do will have challenges every single one, and challenging everyone. That's how far we're going to put the bar up. So if you're making great products, that's just you. Enjoy your stuff at the end of the day. But if you mention my name at the end of the day, you're going to regret it big time, because you'll get slapped with one of these challenges, which we know you can't complete. If you make a statement where you're saying my product is nothing but, or these are black screens made with black paint, then we'll basically give you a challenge of sending us out black paint. If you can't do this, then it's a $5 million lawsuit. I'm going to slam with you in civil court. If you got the money to pay it, we'll just jump it. That's all. Just make me a rich man. That's how well we can back our products up. And the new technology we have coming out, like I said, it's going to be a nightmare for other screens, but for other people, it's going to be a true blessing. Because again, you'll have way beyond the technology. It's going to be absolutely, I can't wait. It's going to be gorgeous. You know how much confidence you have to have in a product. Let's sit there and say that we'll wipe out four main stores. That's a lot of confidence. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Because we got the power to do it. There you go. You know why? Because all my technology comes from God at the end of the day. And God is unstoppable. There's nothing that God can't do at the end of the day. We gotta do all this for the screen launches too. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. FLE technology, the TV technology. I'm gonna wipe out all certified screens. You know, really, truthfully, if I wouldn't even show the true power behind that technology, I could wipe out not only 4 stores of black paint, but I can also wipe out every single screen paint and projection screen on YouTube, on anywhere and every place with that technology. It is the alpha, the beginning, and then wait till the omega pops up. That's the end of all screens. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to do it. Challenge accepted. I'm going to wipe out every single screen paint, every single one. It's going to go quick. It's going to be fast. I'm sorry and I apologize ahead of time, but yeah, I'm going to have to. I need this record. I need it. So through eBay, I'm going to wipe out eBay's entire list. Amazon, wipe out their entire list. Well, we already got one of the top highest certified screens on the market. So pretty much our black contrast levels are flawless. So we can wipe out all of gunmetal technology in no time whatsoever. And just to show you how advanced the technology is next to our gunmetal, my gunmetal technology, Imperial alone would wipe out the entire product line of all gunmetal screens, including we'll wipe out all gunmetal, period. And then we'll take the technology we have under black and wipe out the gunmetal, just to show you how powerful our technology is. Yes! I got to make these challenges fun. If not, I'm bored. I'm hyped up. I want to get this started as fast as possible. So it'll cost me a lot of money, but why not? Who's going to stand against us? Who? It takes years to develop black technology. The other guy who calls himself making black paint would wipe your stuff easy off the face of the planet. I could paint that screen in no time at all, wipe your screen clean off the face of the planet. You couldn't even pass a black versus black. Your screen doesn't generate a high enough white level, and you can't run on ultra short throws. We can run ultra short throws and knock your screen out of the water. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. Yes, we have to. If we're going to label the FLE TV technology to be the #1 screen on the face of the planet, we have to be able to represent. We have to wipe them out. And then last but not least, an 8K, oh no, sorry, not 8K, a 4K OLED TV. Oh, now I'm excited about this. This is going to be boring tests before. I don't want to do boring tests. And for those people at the end of the day say, well, you know, I don't want to bother. You don't have to bother with our products at the end of the day because I know what you're faced with. Well, if you wipe out all the competition, everybody's gone, guess what? You don't buy from us. We know what you're dealing with at the end of the day. You have to buy from us. Or you just get cheated on your projector investment. That's what's going to happen. You'll spend the money for a beautiful projector, and at the end of the day, you'll have to basically suffer through your screen washing out, spending the money for expensive contrast levels, calibrating your projector, stuck in dark environments, poor narrow viewing combs at the end of the day, or expensive high-powered screens, and it costs you a lot of money, and you can't really do what our technology can do at the end of the day. So the only one you would have to go through would have to be us. ADTECH technology, we cover that now. We cover that. We have technology that filters sunlight. So any screen company we go in battle with at the end of the day for outdoor rear technology, for advertising, we cover that. Outdoor projection screens, our technology can easily dominate a white screen. We can actually basically control that sector too. Gunmetal technology, Interior, which we're actually designing, is designed to take out all gunmetal screens. We'll own that section too also. And as for the gray and white screens, well, the only thing a white screen is good for is painted over their technology, but a gray screen will become completely obsolete. 2024 is more than just basically developing high-end technology. It's about taking over and dominating everything that we can get our hands on. That's why we have all these interesting forms of technology. We have the Cinema Flow, that's the outdoor inflatable projection screen technology. We have gamer technology coming out. We have TV technology, which is designed mainly for ultra short throw projectors, but you can use it on other projectors. Let's give you that ultra short throw projector, that TV-like experience, so you get what you paid for. And as for the knockoff projectors, well, you won't even exist because again, boop, 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 we don't support you. So I'm freaking loving this. You're like, I hate this guy at the end of the day. Look, man, at the end of the day, it's business. It is business. People get mad at us because we come in and we do what has to be done. You want to be #1, you have to be #1. And that's what we're hitting for. All right, so that being said, I'm excited about this. New challenges, new tests for our technology. This is making me happy. And the customers are excited about this too also because, again, they're going to get an amazing technology that actually freaking works. We can actually get a 100% contrast. We don't have to spend extra money because your screen's not ultra short throw compatible. Heck, you could take it outside if you want to. See how beautiful that is today? Gamers at the end of the day will get high-tech screens that are worthy of their gaming time and projectors at the end of the day. And most importantly, you don't have to go out and spend money for an overpriced, expensive projector because it's not required under our technology. See what I mean? There we go. Now, anyone in the big companies at the end of the day, if you feel that in the day that, you know, how you feel like we're not, what's the word for it? We're not real. I'll develop a technology in 20 minutes and I'll wipe your product line. You really don't want that kind of heat at the end of the day. It takes you years. We know it takes you years. I research your technology. It takes you years to develop a screen. It takes us 20 minutes to an hour to engineer technology. That's the whole purpose when the Omega hits. So Omega's technology, entire product line will be designed within hours, which means the one screen that's going to wipe all your products clean will come with 10 more of its kind behind it. You can't touch us. Well, that's that. Now you understand what the 2024 FLE and Element 77 were all about. It's more than just basically developing technology people can afford. It's being able to control and dominate everything. And yes, they're going to try to buy us, but you can't buy Christian at the end of the day because your money don't mean jack at the end of the day. We don't care. I don't chase money. So all the money, we'll be making tons and tons of money off this. It's not about the money for me. That money is going to go to something else. That money is going to go to help other people out. It's going to go to cancer research. It's going to go to breast cancer. It's going to go to all things that it needs to go to. I'm happy with just a little bit that I have in the corner. I'm good with that. I don't need all that stuff. That's just basic temptation by the devil. We don't want it. But other than that, I can branch that money out for other things, as in feeding the homeless, as in doing something positive with it that, to better other people at the end of the day. So that's what we're planning to do with the majority of our money. That's why I want to keep my capital low, so that way I can keep more money to myself. That way I can push more money into other places where it's needed much, besides than just draping myself with fancy jewelry and expensive cars, which I don't want. Yeah! Thinking of a master plan. There we go. And all of it is to glorify God in the end. All of it. All our technology will be known at the end of the day that every ounce of technology that we have ever developed all came from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Take that, Satan. We take no credit for ourselves. All of it goes to God. All of it. On every last one of my screens will be say powered by God's technology. If you don't like it and that offends you, then you don't buy it. Go someplace else. My Lord comes first before anybody. I had somebody tell me one day, if you want to sell your product, you got to stop putting God into it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's a Christian company. We serve God. His name goes on everything. He gets glory for everything that we develop and everything we have. It comes from him and it doesn't come from us. On top of that, there's no go after school programs. These programs suck. They don't have anymore. City pulls all that away. I don't know why they do that. It should be a place for kids to go. Kids wouldn't be in a lot of trouble if it was a place for them to go. We have Boy Scouts, we have Boys Club, we have Girl Scouts. Pretty sure they still have those organizations and all and everything. But there's nothing here for the inner city kids. Really too much, to tell you the truth. We need rec centers. A lot of rec centers. And we need rec centers where people basically can learn things at the end of the day. That's one of the things I learned from the Caring place while I was in there. I was gathering information while I was in there on how it all functions, how it all works. So if I ever wanted to start my own, I can bring in people, of course, background checks, the whole 9 yards, and they can teach these kids something new. Get somebody in there that's an excellent cook. You can teach them how to cook and bake and stuff like that. Artists, all kinds of stuff you can put in there. You know what I mean? We can even get a little field out there. We can have a little camp out there. Teach kids basically about horses and all this stuff. Polo. That'd be cool. Never know what you're going to change at the end of the day. What I mean by change, you never know what kind of imagination you're going to spark at the end of the day. You could have the next leader, the next president of the world. You just give them the ability to be able to learn, and other than that, than watching the junk they see on freaking YouTube and Facebook all day long. Yeah, I definitely want to put in a computer class. Because computer class would be nice to teach them how to build and design computers. That would be sick. They would freaking love that. Art, entertainment, stuff like that. Yeah. That'd be cool. So that's what I'm doing with my money. Is that right, Taco? And we already have people already online that help us with Taco's paint. Taco has his own screen paint coming up pretty soon. All Taco's paints go to SPCA, for dogs, cats, birds, chickens, I don't care what it is, to help them out. Is that right, Taco? Right? Yeah? All right. So we know the devil don't like this. The devil hates my plans. They don't like it. He wants to get in the way. But I'm going to tell you something, Satan, at the end of the day, you got no victory. All you got is basically defeat. And with this zoning thing, which is a blessing at the end of the day, and I tell you why, I told you, if I put that drywall in, oh my goodness, it cost me so much money. Thank you. God is good. So with that being said, this gave me a chance to meet this guy in zoning, talk to him, which is a really nice person at the end of the day. And then on top of that, he gave me valuable information that I needed to be able to get a hold of Parks and Recreation, to get a hold of the mayor, to get an appointment with them so we can donate these massive screens. Like I said, only screens are going to bring tons of advertising to our companies. But on top of that, it's something cool for Allentown. Like I said, I love Allentown to death. I love Allentown. And I just want to see one of these screens that we can all get together, community, watch movies, sports, all that stuff together, or whatever. Just do something pretty cool. Have a cartoon night. That'd be pretty cool. Cartoon night. Somebody really ought to invest in a cereal bar. Like really put in a cereal bar down here. But that'd be nice. With a giant screen. That'd be cool. I would love to be sitting next side by side to a bunch of strangers laughing at Tom and Jerry and having fun. That'd be a ball. And you get to wear your pajamas too? Pajama party? Are you kidding me? Man, I'm coming down here with the freaking SpongeBob SquarePants, blowout pajamas, giant dinosaur slippers. Yeah, that'd be freaking fun as I don't know what. Heck yeah. So I'm pushing all these ideas past the mayor. It's going to bring revenue to the city, number one. On top of that, it's going to be the only screen city at the time that's going to have these giant black screens, the only one of its kind. Oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait. They should have done this a long time ago. But God does all things for a reason. So again, your plot to get me kicked out of here and get this place closed down, it failed miserably. If anything, basically, it gave us the option to do better things. That's what it did. And I learned something at the end of the day, people, these evil people at the end of the day, you get no victory on a Christian. Only thing you will do is fail over and over and over again. And the outcome of it all, and it's sad to say, these individuals are going to be before the courts of the law pretty soon. They're going to be fighting for their freedom. They're going to be fighting to keep the very things that they worked hard to get. Their lives are over. And we're going to basically grow to the next level where the Lord needs us to be at, to do his work. Now, keep in mind, I can't drop the post office charges. I can't do that. That's already set in stone. But the other charges I can drop, and I'm not dropping them. The Lord told me to stay whole. Because there's some days I get down here and I start thinking about what I went through the system was a pretty bad thing. And I don't want anybody else to go through that. And I start getting remorse for them. I start feeling sorry for them. And the Lord was like, no. Got to follow through. And that's what we're going to do, follow through. All right, with that being said, I know we went way off topic. We usually always do. That's what we do, go off topic. I should literally just start a channel that's off topic because we literally do that all the time. What are you doing, Munchkin? What are you doing? Get over here. What's over here that you're so attracted to? What's going on outside that door, man? Mountains. And I'm going to get a chance to build my 250s. How many 250s we going to do? We're going to do a couple. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be outside doing a walk around right now, ain't I? Oh, shoot. All right, I'm popping out the door. I got to go outside. I got to figure out where this whatchamacallit is supposed to be. It's supposed to be some kind of huge, like, they do outdoor movies and stuff. And they said it's right down here. That's what I find interesting about Allentown. You can basically walk all over this place down here and you will find some of the most interesting little corners and spots. I found a freaking outdoor art exhibit. Didn't even know it was even there. It's crazy. So, I got to get me a GoPro and go walk around and show you some of the cool stuff down here they got down here. Me and Taco got the bag coming up. So Taco got a travel bag coming up with his name on it. And we're going to go downtown and take a look at some things. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff we're going to do. We got Parks and Recreation to get a hold of them tomorrow, too, also. All right, people, I'm out of here. I got much to do. I still would have liked to got that black paint. It would have been so nice to get it to do a black versus black demonstration from a troll. But we didn't get it. Okay. Hopefully somebody else will entertain that thought. But then to do it comes with $1 million fine. Batch number guarantee. 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 Remember, people, ask for your batch number guarantee. If they ain't got the guarantee, they ain't got the batch, then it's nothing but trash. I like that line. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Oh, it's gonna be stuck in my head. I gotta go visit my family today. They're gonna have me walking like batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee. Like, what the frick are you mumbling about now? Batch number guarantee, baby. Batch number guarantee. If it ain't got the batch, it ain't nothing but trash. Batch number guarantee. I'm gonna go call some friends up and talk about batch number guarantee. But truthfully, all jokes aside, batch number guarantee. If it ain't got the batch, it's nothing but trash. Gotta go. Batch number guarantee. Batch number guarantee.